welcome to Ride Review Video Magazine. We are on the VDFU ConnEx 2025 in the Motor World in Munich, and you will see now a great interview with BoldMove Nation, and Benoit is telling you some interesting things. Hello! So we're here at the VDFU ConnEx 2025, and maybe you will tell a bit about who you are and which booth this is.
Okay, so basically I'm Benoit Cornet, I'm the CEO of BoldMove Nation. So BoldMove Nation, we are active in the industry for a couple of years, and we are doing teaming, transformation, so rebuild of rides, and now we are announcing our new vehicles. So we'll have a new dark ride vehicles and also coasters. So we really are expanding our activity in the market with new products, new product lines.
So you told about the new vehicle. So what is so special about that new vehicle?
Okay, so basically I'm in the industry for 25 years almost, in the dark ride mainly. So over 25 years I've seen a lot of stuff that I regretted not having in a dark ride system. And also the evolution was there in the outside world, I would say. So that I saw a lot of evolution in terms of self-steering vehicles, electric vehicles, etc., etc. So actually, gradually I start assembling an idea of what would be the ideal dark ride vehicle to my perspective, and so we have been launching here the Rogue Ride vehicle brand, and the Rogue Rides are actually trackless, genuinely trackless, self-driven dark ride vehicles.
So what would you say, what is the difference between other genuinely driving safe for themselves and trackless vehicles?
So basically all the vehicles you see today, they are trackless, but they are not self-guided. So basically a lot of vehicles are actually working without a track, but they either have a guiding element or they have a wire which is under the concrete. Our system doesn't need that. So our system can be really put on any different places, any place, and then we will teach him what he needs to do, and he will see where he is, and he will compare it to a map of the place where he is, and he will say, okay, I need to go to that direction, that direction, that direction. So basically he's capable of doing a lot more stuff than what a normal vehicle is. There are two elements on that. It's nice, but I mean, like for electric vehicles, people will say, yeah, but what about the time? How many hours can you use it? Because obviously trackless means without energy. So how do you do it? So again, there we brought a solution with what we call induction charging. And so every time the vehicle stops, it's actually reloading. So it is a permanent move. So basically it doesn't need to recharge on a fixed base. It will recharge as it goes. So basically it goes on one place, you stay there 15 seconds, 50 seconds, is getting a little trickle of electricity that keeps him going for the next, etc. So that's a unique feature that we see today, and that's really, I wouldn't say the game changing, because everybody's pretending to have a game changing, but I mean, actually this is how we reconnect the industry with the current technology. Actually what we do here is not really being a visionary. What we do is to reconnect the industry with where the world is at in terms of technology. So it's a bit bizarre that we do it, but I mean this is good, because we have been looking around. So we are not scaring people, we are not coming with solutions that are doubtful, we are coming from a solution from the outside world. So you have a Tesla, you see what we can do with a self-driving vehicle. You can do the same. Why in the park don't we get access to those technology? And this is really where our big revolution comes. Also, important vehicles, I mean, in a traditional dark ride environment, the vehicles are accounting for about a third of the budget. So we say usually 1/3 for the vehicle, 1/3 for the scenery, 1/3 for the media, etc. So for 1/3 of the money, what do you get? And usually what you see, sad, miserable kind of looking vehicle. They are just, piece of polyester, not fun. You don't show them because I wouldn't shame, but simply because there's nothing to be shown. And that's really where we come. We are designers, and so we come with making our vehicle beautiful, making our vehicle a part of the show. We want to show them to the people, and because they are trackless, we can show them to the vehicle. So you don't need to enter our vehicle like on a train station. Our vehicle will wait for you as a park, like a Le Mans type of entry where you see the cars and then the driver jumping into the car and the car leaving. This is what we're going to have to do. So we are changing with this technology entirely the dynamic of a dark rack, making it much more enjoyable and much more immersive.
Wow. Anything else you want to tell us?
Well, we have a lot of development. Obviously, BoldMove Nation is now reaching its full maturity in terms of a company. So we have a technology department. So we are working a lot on refurbishment of rides, refurbishment of coasters. We have our own coaster lineup, as we said, and we will have some news to in the coming months on that. And a very big one that will make a lot of people wet, and the fact is that we are keeping on those development with designing the product both on a technological point of view than on a look point of view. And this is kind of a unique approach where we are crossing actually between the designer and the manufacturer, whereas many other are just either designer or manufacturer. And because we have the two in-house, we provide products that are, I believe, more desirable and better priced.
Great. Thank you.
My pleasure.